good day to you. It's March 15th, 2024. It's a Friday. It's about, let's say 10:19 a.m. in the morning. We're commuting. We're going down 270. It's about 70 degrees. So we're going to talk about how to get down 270. Now, the interesting thing about this time of day and this day of the week, first 270, is that Friday is the preferred remote day for people, or off day for part-timers or whatever. So there's typically less traffic, but we've left later, which usually helps because you're not in the heat of rush hour. But the problem is, by this time, it's not just commuters, it's other people. They're not really as much in a rush as rush hour. So sometimes it actually isn't as great. But I think today should be a good day. So far it's been pretty nice. So we'll have a look. We're going to minimize inputs and maximize outputs. So I'll let you know when I put on my brakes, okay? I prefer to let up on the Maverick truck. I prefer to let up on the accelerator than to put on brakes. I invented no brake racing. School bus! Actually, you know what? You might not be able to hear me that well. I keep forgetting I need to be louder. And I am big TMC, and I am capable of that. I said Maverick and TMC because I know people who used to work for those companies. Bowman too. So what do you think? I'm speeding. I don't care. I'm going smooth. One time I made it from that spot where we started all the way down to Shady Grove Metro, and I didn't put on my brakes until I was in my parking spot. I mean, I did for legal stops, but that was it. So we're going to talk about smooth is fast. And smooth is more gentle on your car. You don't need to be slamming on the gas just to slam on the brakes at the light. There's kind of no point in that. But the most important thing is if you're familiar with your drive. Is it a drive you make every day? A couple times a week? Same time? You should learn your route, understand where the backups tend to be, what lane tends to be better in what area. There's parts of 270 where you want to be in the right lane if you want to go fast. And typically, one of those spots is before, I'm trying to remember, it might be 80, but before the truck scale, when you're headed south in the morning, because everyone gets freaked out and moves to the left. See, this truck's heavy, so that's why he's going slow. And now, because he's going slow, he's basically done this for me. So if you need to, like, get around someone real quick, that truck is kind of a nice, you know. Now I can get in front of that guy because he was not really using his potential. And I'm not making him put on his brakes. I'm not slowing him down. I'm not pissing him off. I mean, if I am, then he's a little too sensitive. Mustang, what you doing? Oh, you're having a snack. Volkswagen, what you doing? You're just driving. Oh, Greg's! Greg's! You're always on 270, Greg's. Driving school. Oh, yeah, you're teaching a young person. It's $1 that time, because that's like the third time I've seen you at least. All right. So, it's almost St. Patrick's Day. We've had a few interesting incidents recently. Facebook and Instagram Musk going nuts, trying to sue OpenAI. See, I kind of want to go in the right lane because this guy's upsetting me, but I know he's going to speed up as soon as I get next to him. This truck might take this exit though. Yeah, it's 80. This one, sometimes it's better to be in the right lane. But of course now, now you got to speed up. The truck's slowing down. He's empty. He won't be heavy, but he might be taking this exit, but I doubt it. Oh, you're going to move over? Oh, you're so nice. I shake my friend. I shake. Oh, they are jamming a little bit. I need to clean. We killed a bug. It's spring. I saw cherry blossoms. What? Cherry blossoms? Maybe I have to take a walk in D.C. today and walk down. I don't think it's there. I saw them in Brunswick. My windshield's dirty. I'm angry. I cleaned it this morning. I took like 15 extra. I'm going to be late minutes to clean it. Oh, I have a funny story for you about time change, okay? Because we just changed the time recently, okay? So, last fall, I didn't change the time in my car. So, from November to, like, let's say, mid-end of February, my car was an hour fast. And I got used to it, of course. And I know how to change it. I just kind of don't feel like doing it because it takes me like 15 seconds to try to remember how to do it. And then I have to do it. And it's like, it just takes time. You can't do it while you're driving. I don't have that kind of time. And for me, I just adjust, right? So I'm like, okay, yeah. So it was fun, actually, because I'd get in the car and I would kind of glance at the clock and for a second I'd be like, oh no, wow. And then I'd be like, oh yeah, it's an hour fast. Yeah, it's an hour fast. I got an extra hour. And I'd be so excited. Okay, I haven't put on my brakes yet, and I didn't plan well, so I'm a little upset. Okay, I'm putting them on, but I'm getting in this lane. And I was like, it's getting closer. It was like toward the end of February. And I was like, oh, I'm almost there. I won't have to change it. We're about to change time. Now my clock will be right. And I was so excited. I was going to make it the full half of the year. And I wouldn't have to change it. So it'll be right like half of the year. So I was really excited. Then I took my car to my local trusted garage for a engine filter, cabin filter, oil change filter. I wanted them to test my battery. They checked my tires. They actually drove it because I have my right front tire it's not the wheel bearing. Anyway, they were really nice. And they tested my battery because I've had some issues, but they were so helpful. Guess what they did? They fixed my clock. So I picked up my car, and the next day I was like, oh, I had plenty of time. And then I realized I didn't because it was actually the correct time. Now, it wouldn't have changed when I left, but it surprised me. And then I realized I almost made it. Like, I was 2 inches from the finish line where I would have it would have been the right time, and I would have not changed it. But they fixed it because they're so helpful. And they were messing with the battery anyway, so maybe they thought it was their fault and they were trying to be nice. But they actually defeated me, and now I have to try, and now I have to be wrong again, but it's for the other half of the year. Oh, I have to try again. I'm going to make it. I'm going to have to put on my car, do not close gas tank, do not fix clock. That's the thing with the gas tank. I mean, now it's behaving, but for months I had to bang it and break my Wise card in there because I couldn't open it. So I leave it slightly open, and everyone's always like, your gas thing is open. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Don't close it, because if you close it, I won't be able to open it, right? So people always just like try to be helpful. Somebody was being really nice, helpful, carrying a rocking chair to my car from Goodwill. These two guys that I let go in front of me in line, and then they ended up helping me carry stuff, which was great. So he closed it, and I was like, because we were standing there for a minute, and I was like, but then he pushed it and it opened again, and I was like, or I did, and I was like, what? Okay, Tesla, yeah, you're not getting it. I know what you want to do, and I don't have your time. He's riding up on me, trying to see this lane. Look at this lane. There's nobody in this lane because the trucks are leaving. And the great thing about the trucks is you might think, oh no, I'm gonna die because a dump truck's coming. I don't know what I'm gonna do. They're heavy. They're slow. You just go past them. Yeah, the Tesla is like hot. Tesla is hot. I'm gonna speed up. Yeah, baby boobity. But we're gonna have to slow down soon because once we get up by that bridge, it goes down to 55 again. Now, at this time of morning, you probably would have, don't mind my weird accents and pronunciations. I just like do a thing. Anyway, this time, we have flashing and slow and truck up there, so I'm getting up behind this guy. Here comes Tesla. This time of morning, if a cop stops you for speeding, he's not going to mess up all of rush hour. You know, so during the height of rush hour, oh yeah, no you're not. Oh, really? Really? Yeah, I hope you didn't get any stock with that car. Yeah, I was about to tell you about the markets. So I already predicted like a month ago or more. And I'm gonna double down. Double down! Bam! First quarter earnings reports. Oh no! That's going to be a little rough. So, Tesla's going to be down. Amazon's going to be down. Facebook's going to be probably down. Microsoft will be up. Stuff relating to like superconductors and other cars other than Tesla will be up. Retail is going to be a little dodgy. I think Walmart will be up and Target might be, but Amazon's going to be down because first quarter earnings are not going to be what they want them to be. Fourth quarter, you got Christmas, Thanksgiving, you got all kinds of stuff going on. You got people going crazy trying to spend their money. And then they pay for all those Christmas things. And they got laid off, and they were like, "What? I just bought all that crap from Amazon." Guess what happens when you get laid off and you just bought all that crap from Amazon? You don't buy any more crap from Amazon, not as the way you were. And then you even start thinking, "Why am I paying for Prime? If I'll get free shipping if I order a bunch of stuff anyway. Why am I?" And they all come really fast. I don't need my stuff like in this 2 minutes just by paying. And what is it? Last time I knew it was $99 a year. I'm sure it's like $299 by now. Why are you paying that? Why? Oh, so you can watch TV? Okay, all right. Well, if you're really watching the whatever Amazon stuff, and there's really stuff on there you can't watch anywhere else, okay, good for you. But you know what? That's a lot of money because all I know is when I order from Amazon, which actually I almost never do. I ordered it from Amazon like once in the past 2 or 3 years. And that was, it's like against my religion. Anyway, because they're terrible. They're terrible. You want to know what? They're terrible. They're terrible to their employees. They're dodgy and terrible to the vendors. They're kind of like a monopoly. They pull the wool over your eyes and they charge you that crazy fee, and then they get you to get their credit card. I mean, they're just like in your life, in your wallet, everywhere, taking your money. And then you realize, wait a minute, I was looking at that hot pot last week, and this week I looked at it again, and now it's $50 more. Why is that? Because I didn't buy it last week? Oh, so you're training me to buy things as soon as I see them, and you're training me right away. You raise the price because you know I want it. I came back and looked at it again. Now you know I looked everywhere else and I didn't like what I saw and I came back. So now you raise the price on me? Let me tell you something. There are sales at Walmart and Target and whatever. They don't raise the price when they see you pulling out your credit card. Amazon, oh, that's just how algorithms work. Yeah, algorithms work to make you addicted and broke so they can make money. Let's talk about top 11. How about top 11? Top 11 soccer game. How many soccer fans do we have on this planet? Oh, quite a few. That's an international world sport. Oh, and now I'm playing soccer on my phone and it's a lot of fun. But it's hard to play because people keep like buying new players and like it's hard to win. I'm gonna buy some tokens. Let me buy some tokens. So buy some tokens, get some players. You're doing well. You're doing great. You're having fun. You decide it's okay to spend 20 school bus, $20 now and then to have a good time on a game. But then you realize, you know, I'm spending about $40 a month, but if I pay $50 all at once, I'll get more than, you know, the per unit charge for a token goes down significantly. You know, I'll get as much as if I had paid like $60 or $5 the other way or something. I see you. So, you spent $50 once and you think, I'm not going to buy anymore for like 6 weeks. Oh, now you done did it because they know you just threw in some more money. You just upped your ante. You were like, oh, let me do like even more, right? So they had you do a lot of successful things. You got some players. You were excited. You had a big game coming. School bus. It was close to the, you know, you're like in the semifinals and whatnot. Next thing you know, next game you have, you're up against someone who just, I don't know how much money they have, but they spent a lot of money and they're about to crush you and you're trying to win, right? And someone you beat before just watched your game and you're like, oh no, I'm not having them see me lose. What are you doing now? They have you. You're addicted. It's not, you know, this is the problem. If I have a product and it's useful for you and you like the price I'm selling it at, we have a great relationship, right? But if I have a product that involves you becoming addicted to it so I can make more money and with no like real sight in it, you know what I mean? I'm not really sure that that's a good endeavor. I don't, I mean, yeah, you want your people to come back and you want them to spend more money, but do you really want them to be addicted and have a spending habit involving you? And Amazon's a little bit like that, raising their prices when they see you coming. Or charging an annual fee. Everyone's like, Costco this, Costco that. I've been to Costco. I don't want to pay $300 a year to shop there. You know how much stuff I can buy for $300 at Walmart? Are you kidding me? Now, not that I like Walmart either. Problem is, and I don't want to shop there, but in terms of brick and mortar, they're cheaper than Target. But I have noticed you need to shop around. For example, I want to buy a gallon of spring water. Now, if you buy purified drinking water, it's actually cheaper to buy it in like 20-ounce containers than a gallon bottle because it's stupid. But my doctor told me spring water only. Spring water. So, Walmart spring water, Walmart brand, $1.34 for a gallon. I went to Wise one day and I was like, I really hate going here. It's so expensive, but I really need some stuff. Let me get some water. 99 cents. 99 cents? So you're like 36 or 37% more expensive than Wise. And not only that, but their bottles are cheaper. I lost a bottle by the time I got to the car. It fell off the bottom of the car. It didn't fall far. It burst open. I couldn't take it with me. And then when I got home, there was one I brought in, and there was a little hole in that, and the lids don't really stay on. Wise, you can screw it back on and it stays on, and the bottles are actually thick. So you got to watch that the size of the jar is shrinking, and assuming Walmart's cheaper. Look at all the blooms. I forget what those bobos are called. I think they're invasive. Are those those aren't the Bradford pears, are they? I'm not sure, but I saw some cherry blossom earlier. So my prediction is United Health. Oh, United Health is done. Not done. They're doing great. They're making bank, but they're going to go down a little. They just had to pay like, I don't know how many millions or whatever for ransomware. So, and United Health, to be honest, they got a racket. School bus. They don't give you any benefits, and they're everywhere, and everyone likes them because they're cheap. You know why they're cheap? Because they don't give you anything. School bus, when you have Blue Cross Blue Shield or Aetna or, United Health is like, especially for mental health should be paid. You know what? Back in the day, you got nothing for mental health. You got maybe 20%. They did not care. They were like, yeah, we do not care. Now, they're actually caring about it and they're paying for it. But let me tell you something. Actually, almost all of healthcare should be free. You know why? Because if we had free healthcare, we would all go to the doctor. And if we all went to the doctor, we would be healthier. And if we were healthier, it would be less expensive. And we would live longer. It's complicated. I know. It can't be free. It can't be full price. It needs to be like fair, though. If the best cancer treatment is only available for $50,000, then that's not really fair to people who don't have that. They'll either end up going bankrupt, going to debt, or not getting it. It's just, anyway. That's my philosophy for today. Oh, I didn't sing you any songs. Would you like me to sing the song? My voice isn't good. I don't care. I see a car. What are you? Oh, Palisade. Okay, here we come. Shady Grove Metro, Lot 1 and Garage 1. It's ginormous. It's ginormous. I'm putting on my brakes. It's ginormous. Ginormous. This is how you get in Fiesta. You don't have to stop for those. You just go down the middle and they both open. Oh, look, there's not very many cars here. Alright, I'm going to do a parking garage video now.